I do this every week. And we're doing these videos every Tuesday around 10:30 a.m., just connecting, living life together. I want to remind you that you can sign up so you'll get a little notification when we do these videos. You can invite people to be a part of it as well. And we're just covering all kinds of topics here, talking about my son. He's 2.5 next month. How did that happen? Talking about him. And I'm going to be doing next Tuesday one of those black facial masks that I've seen videos of on Facebook. After watching these videos, I probably shouldn't attempt to do it, but I was told it might be fun to do with you guys. So I'm going to try that, not today, but again next week, and we'll see how well I can talk because I've heard it's really difficult. So that'll be coming up. Today we're covering something about just parents, some weird things you find yourself saying and doing that involve your kids. So I don't want to give it away just yet, but we'll be talking about that here shortly. And feel free to comment whatever's going on today. If you're having a tough day and you need prayer, let me know. We want to be praying for you. If there's something hilarious that happened to you this morning or over Easter weekend, share. I want to hear from you. So thank you so much for being here. This is give and take. I don't want to just be blabbing the whole time. I want to hear from you too. So make sure you chime in, and I'll check the page occasionally to see what's going on. Hope you've had a nice Easter weekend, by the way. What a beautiful day we had on Sunday, and I was stressing out, because I'm a control freak, and when I checked the weather report on Saturday, I was kind of panicking that we were going to have rain on Sunday. And in my head, I had that picture perfect kind of what the day is going to look like, and when that was shattered, stress from head to toe. Thankfully, we had sunshine and we had a nice breeze, and it was just a gorgeous, beautiful day, and just so thankful for that. I'm going to do a break real quick, and I'll be right back, so sit tight. Again, feel free to comment whatever's going on with you today. Feel free to share there. It's a safe place to do that. Anna, those things hurt, the facial mask. Thanks for the warning. I'll try it anyway. Here we go. 1049, The River. Hi there, I'm Mary. So glad you are here. I know some days it's easy. You are picking yourself apart like crazy because you feel like you're never going to be good enough. You can't do anything right. You just feel like a train wreck. But that's when you've got to hear some really good truth. That's why we share a river positive thought every day. Here is today's. This comes from April on Pinterest. You're capable of more than you realize. Oh, I know I need to hear that. You probably do too, that you're capable of more than you realize. I know some days for me, and I've talked about in the past how I struggle with anxiety every single day. And it's not just the, I'm kind of worrying and stress a little bit. It's that stressy stomach feeling. It's that elephant sitting on your chest feeling. And I battled this for about 12 years now. And it starts first thing in the morning, as soon as my feet hit the floor. No matter what I try in the morning, it is just there. But I continue to just pray about it. And all right, God, you and I are in it together. Here we go. But it's good to hear stuff like that, because whether you struggle with anxiety like me, or you have depression or an addiction, or just these lies that maybe you grew up hearing, or even as an adult, a boss says certain things to you, or a coworker, or a neighbor, or somebody who's just pouring this junk into your life, and you just after a while start believing it, you've got to just squash that and hear stuff like that, that you're capable of more than you realize, because this guy's on your side. Hello? You're in control. Like, you get to just take the day on every single day because he has your back. That's pretty powerful and pretty awesome. So that's why we have our River Positive Thought, just that little burst of inspiration and encouragement to just help get you through the day when you're feeling the anxiety, the depression, the addiction coming on, just to kind of get your mind in a good place. Just that healthy perspective there. Hi guys, thank you so much for hanging out and listening to me blab. I just love doing this with you every day, and racking my brain trying to figure out what I'm going to come up with. And with my son, it's like, hello, you have a ton of things to discuss right there. So I'll be talking about him a lot. I hope that's okay. Hi, ladies. Thanks so much for hanging out. Want to remind you that with tax season, of course, there are a million giveaways going on or specials. So make sure you're looking for those too. And the River Morning Show will occasionally even post those at the River website. So you can check that out at 1049theriver.com. We have that there for you. I was talking about earlier Easter and just the great weather we had. It's been really cool to see my son just experience the holidays now that he's getting a little bit older. And I know he's only 2.5 and can't quite grasp what Christmas or Easter means, but it's just cool to do these things, these traditions that I did as a kid growing up. You know, running down to the Christmas tree, Christmas morning, doing the Easter egg hunt. That was a blast. And the best part was when we did the Easter egg hunt on Sunday, my son could care less about all the candy and the money that was in the Easter eggs. And then you have my little sister, she's 11, and that girl was on fire. She was like a hunting dog sniffing out the eggs, and she was all over it. And she knew what was in the egg, so she's practically knocking little Liam out of the way. Not really, but she was that excited to get all of the eggs. But she was great. She let Liam get some, and then she got some, and he didn't even care. We emptied out all of his, put the stuff in her basket, and he was on to the next thing. I think he was playing with an empty cardboard box in the corner after that. You know how kids do that stuff. It's like, really? The empty cardboard box, that's what you want to play with? But I guess it helps their imagination and their creativity, so. Aw, Brooke, I'm so glad you like that River Positive Thought. Aw, I get it. Yeah, she's talking about just being sick and stressed with work and all of that stuff. And I think that's when the lies are so incredibly loud. It's when you're already feeling even physically depleted and kind of down that then, you know, those negative thoughts kind of take over and just beat you down even more. And you just feel depleted and exhausted and have nothing left to give. So that's why we have those River Positive Thoughts there to just kind of, whew, okay, I can do this today. I needed to hear that. I'm going to write it down. I'm going to keep it in front of me. I do that oftentimes with quotes or a verse that I'll hear. One of my favorites is, the Lord will fight for you, just be still. Because I'm the type, I want to put on the boxing gloves and go at it. But that's when I have to step back and let him step in with the boxing gloves and he can go at it. And I'm just there letting him do his thing. So just want to send you all a big hug and some encouragement today, because I know life is not easy with all the things that are asked of you and required of you with family and work, and it's exhausting. And then trying to fit in sleep and exercise, forget about it. How can you do all of that? It's a lot. It's really a lot. Don't forget, every Tuesday we're doing these right around 10:30 in the morning. And you can subscribe so you'll get a little notification letting you know, hey, it's time for a live video. And you can invite other people to be a part of this as well. So they'll get that little notification too. And whatever comment you leave, I promise I'll answer you. So feel free to share whatever's going on, whether it's about the River Positive Thought or a funny thing your kid did or something your dog did. Something funny, speaking of dogs, I saw the River Morning Show post on the Facebook page that they want to claim their pets on their taxes because their pets are their babies too. I don't have any pets at home, so I don't quite understand that. I did have a cat, Precious. Oh, may she rest in peace. She was 13 when she passed on, and she was my little buddy, my girl for so many years. But once she passed away, it was like nobody could replace her. So I just haven't been able to get another cat after that. So I kind of just shut that part down in my heart. I can't go to that again because it was painful. So yeah, we're anti-pets for a while, but I'm sure when my son hits the age of, I want one of those furry things in my house so I can wrestle with it. And that's when mommy says, are you going to clean up the poop? Because I'm not. So I'm sure we're going to get into that conversation at some point. All right, guys, here we go. So a funny little break here, and I want to hear what you have to think about. Well, just listen, okay? I don't want to give it away just yet. Here we go. God for another beautiful day. How awesome is this weather? Like, you cannot be in a bad mood when you look outside, no matter what's going on, okay? I just want to call you out on that. Ernest is watching from Ghana. That's awesome. Hi. The River. Hi there, my name is Mary. Desperate times call for desperate measures. When it comes to life with a child, you will do things, you will say things you never thought you would do or say. And you kind of step back and, is this my life right now? And with an almost 2.5-year-old at home now, I have found myself in some really weird situations trying to get this kid to eat. For example, yesterday we're sitting in the dining room. He's a squirmy little worm, does not want to sit in his chair. So we move on to the floor. And I'm fighting him. Stay in the chair, stay in the chair, stay in the chair. After a while, you give up. You wave the white flag and you just do what they say because you need them to eat. I know I'm probably creating bad eating habits. So we move on to the floor down by the dining room table. And we have this little storm door that has glass in it. Well, he decided he wanted mommy to sit on one side, him to sit on the other, and then I would reach my arm around and feed him, and he thought it was hilarious. Okay, at this point, whatever, dude, you're eating, I'm just going to stick with it. So that was one scenario last night, and then we're getting ready for bath time, and then he gets a snack after bath, and then it's time for bed. Well, he was having the biggest meltdown of all time. Did not want to get in the bath, and I'm thinking, honey, you're stinky. You've got to get in the bath. So 5 minutes later, there I am. This kid's in the bath. I'm feeding him yogurt while he's in the bath. Like, what? What is happening here? He's calling the shots. I have no energy left. I've lost all control, and he's just telling me what to do, and I don't know how else to change this. So for you veteran parents out there, or maybe you have a toddler and the terrible twos, I need help. Or is this just a part of the process? 614-479-1049. 614-479-1049. All right, y'all. So, what do I do here? What do I do here? Zola. That is very true. Patty, thanks for watching from Columbus. All right, let's see what comments we have here about this whole getting your kids to eat thing. I also remember one time I had the picture posted a few months ago on the Rivers Facebook page. My son had to have every truck in the house, his little toy trucks, on his tray table to get him to eat. I'm not joking. They were piled up to here and you could barely see his eyes. But it got him to eat, so I will do it. Like, what? That's insane. Like, how does that even happen? These kids, it's like your control is just completely gone. You have to give in to them. And you'll do whatever they say. All right. Hi, guys. I'm trying to check some more comments. These aren't all pulling up for me. Sorry, me and technology. Aww. Thank you, Brooke. It's funny, too, not only the things that you do to get them to eat, but another interesting thing was, I don't know, last winter maybe, the things that come out of your mouth and you stop yourself and think, did I just say that? Did those words of stop doing this or you need to do this come out of my mouth? My son is riding in his car seat in the back and he had a cold. And I mean, the snot was just flowing, like just a ton of it, like everywhere. And for whatever reason, that's the one thing that grosses me out. I can handle vomit. I can handle, you know, the other stuff I'm not going to talk about. But snot is just, because it's just everywhere. And he's riding in the back. And all of a sudden, I look up in my rearview mirror and I see his shoe on his face smearing the snot around. I thought he had pulled his shoe off and he's doing it. Oh no, his shoe is still on his foot. And I can't even do it anymore, I'm too old. But his foot is pulled all the way up to his face and he is smearing the snot with his shoe. Hi, what? And I very gently said to him, because I'm such a calm mother, yeah, right. Honey, stop smearing your snot on your face with your shoe. And he thinks it's hilarious and continues doing it. So that's my life. That is my life. Aw, Ashley, I love that. Your toddler thinks when it's lightning that it's God taking her picture. That is so cute. I love the things that kids come up with in their little brains. Stuff that makes so much sense. And duh, why wouldn't you think that? It's just, hello, logic. Love that. Jen, thank you. Do what works for you. I think that's what I'm kind of trying to do. That's true. I guess he'll eat when he's hungry, and hopefully this is just a short phase and he'll get back to sitting at the table with us and eating like a normal human being. I'm hoping it's just a phase as of right now. So thank you guys for encouraging me. Jennifer, I know you get it. She's got 4 kiddos in the house. And she gives in because she said it's easier. It's funny that before I had kids, you think you're going to handle things a certain way. You're going to stick to your guns. You're strong. You're in control. You got this. Yeah, just throw that all out the window because it never sticks. You give in to these little human beings who have your heart and you love them more than you could have ever imagined. And they rule your world. They rule your world. It's just much easier to give in. And again, I'm a control freak, so it's weird for me to say that. Very weird. Oh, I love that. Nasa, your daughter's 5 and thinks thunder is God bowling and getting a strike. I love that. And of course he's getting a strike. I mean, why wouldn't God get a strike? That's awesome. So cute. They're little brains, I tell you. So again, every Tuesday we're doing this right around 10:30 a.m. Feel free to subscribe. You'll get that little notification letting you know that we're doing another live video. Invite friends and family to watch. And this is a fun little drink that I had sitting here that I've been sipping on. Some people look at this and think, is that seaweed in there? Is it algae? I mean, it's green and looks freaky and weird. I totally understand, but I am officially addicted to this. Okay, I love coffee, but my body does not. I already have a lot of natural energy, if you can't tell already. So I switched to these green tea lattes, and I know that this still has caffeine in it, but my body does not respond the same, so I'm able to get by with these. And then you put a little bit of mint syrup in it. Oh my goodness, it's like a just delicious little treat every day, and I cannot stay away from them. The calories aren't too bad. I'm just at the point anymore where I'm like, I'm just going to enjoy it. I keep telling myself that when my other side of my brain's going, how many calories is that? So if anybody's ever had one of these, let me know. And if there's any other way that you doctor it up, I typically do almond milk with it. I've done skim, it's not as good. Soy is the best. It's so smooth, but the calorie content is higher. So I'm still indulging, but I'm kind of just backing off the calories a little bit with just switching what's going in it. But yeah, let me know if you've tried one and if you liked it or how you doctor it up. They're so good. You have to try it. Even just get a tall one. You don't have to do the full-blown, like, big gulp like I have. You can just do a little small guy. All right, got to go on the air real quick. Sit tight. I did see on the Today Show website that there's a new, like, sparkles drink coming out or something. It said unicorn sparkles. A new drink at Starbucks. I don't know, that's what I heard, but I'm usually always like behind with things. So it could have been out for a long time and I'm just finding out now. There's a really good chance that that's happening. .1049 The River. I'm Mary. It's like a cup of coffee with a lot of caffeine. This song from Third Day, it's called Soul on Fire. All right, guys. So thank you again for being here and hanging out. I know that you're busy and have life going on and things to do and stuff, so it means the world to me that you're willing to spend 30 minutes with me. And you don't get tired of hearing me talk. Oh, thank you guys so much for chiming in. It's interesting as parents, I mean, you really do have to encourage one another because it's like in your head, you know, that so many other parents are going through or have dealt with what you're going through, but you still feel alone and why can't I get it together and why can't I fix this or why can't I break this habit? But you've got to hear from other parents to know that their life's a train wreck too sometimes with their kids. It's not always, you know, rainbows and butterflies, and life's not always great. So in the good and in the bad, we have to be sharing life together, and that's what doing this is all about. So chiming in, me sharing, it's just about doing life together with these crazy, crazy kids. They're insane. Thank you guys again for hanging out. And I wanted to share this one post. You can actually find it on the Rivers Facebook page about waiting. You may be in a place right now where you feel like you're tapping your fingers and, hello, God, where are you? What are you doing? This is awesome. Let me find it real quick. Joseph waited 13 years. Abraham waited 25 years. Moses waited 40 years. Jesus waited 30 years. If God is making you wait, you're in good company. I have zero patience. I will just tell you that right off the bat. I struggle in that area a lot, just across the board in my life, whether it's in traffic or I'm waiting on things professionally or in a relationship. Like I just, zero, none, no patience at all. And seeing stuff like that reminds me that in those moments of waiting, in those places of pause, He's doing some incredible things. And it takes that time to, you know, shift things around, maybe move things in your heart. I know that God has had to take a lot of time sometimes to break my heart down in a certain area. Maybe if I was struggling in a relationship with somebody and I had a poor attitude. Yeah, been there too many times. And He's breaking me down and allowing me and that person to have some interaction that maybe we wouldn't typically have. And then all of a sudden I realize, okay, maybe we can be friends and I need to forgive them for that and move on and let go. So then in those times of waiting, that He can soften our hearts, He can create a future, a new chapter that we can't do on our own. So thank God for those times of waiting. I gotta go in there again real quick. The River. You may know their hit, I Can Only Imagine. The newest now from Mercy Me. It's called Even If. Oh, all right, y'all. Thank you guys for being here. Does everybody have their taxes done, I hope? For some reason, the past few years, we have been the waiting till the last minute people. And I know our tax guy loves that. He loves when I wait to get him all this stuff at the last minute. And then I just kind of pass it off to my husband and, oh yeah, he still needs this, and this. And then I just kind of go and hide. Like I'll get the ball rolling and start the contact. But then from there, I'm like, honey, you have a call coming in. You need to talk to him. So I hope you guys aren't in that situation. Aww. Good point. Kids will eat. When they get hungry enough, they'll eat. You know, unless it's been like a couple days and okay, something's wrong here. They will eat if they get hungry enough. You know, I don't want to say it, but it's kind of like a pet where they're just kind of being weird and silly and they don't eat at that moment. They'll eat when they get hungry. Sorry, I did not mean to compare kids with pets. That is not what I was trying to do there. But hopefully you get my heart and you know what I'm saying. Sorry. All right, guys. Well, I cannot thank you enough again for your time here. Again, every Tuesday from 10:30 to 11, you can sign up. You'll get that little notification letting you know when we're doing another live video. Please invite family and friends to listen. We just want to be getting as many people as possible to just do this whole video thing together. And again, whatever's on your heart, whatever's going on, prayer request, a praise report if something awesome's happened in your world that maybe you've been praying about for years, share. That helps other people. That lifts other people up when you share what's going on in your life. So again, we're just putting one foot in front of the other with each other. It's not easy to say. Next week, again, want to remind you that we're going to be doing that black facial mask that someone just confirmed on Facebook that it hurts, but I'm still going to do it. One of my coworkers here, she has done it and said, it's painful, but your skin looks fabulous. So, of course I'm going to give it a shot because women for beauty will do anything, right? We wear those uncomfortable high heels because they're so cute. Just craziness. Oh, good point, Anne. That our phones make it harder for us to be patient. Oh yeah, looking at your phone when you get bored, it truly can affect your patience level. Because I've realized we can't just sit there and be and calm and just, because nowadays it's like even when you stop at a stoplight, I guarantee like me you have the thought, I need to check my phone. Again, not while you're driving, but when you stop at a light or a stop sign, I need to check my phone. Who texted me? Who Facebook messaged me? Who called me? Who emailed me? Who Instagrammed me? Blah, 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 blah. It just makes us so like quick and, you know, just impulsive almost. So that probably really does affect our patience level. That's a really good point, Anne. Thank you for sharing that. All right, guys, I will let you get back to your day. Thank you so much. I love all of you. Love doing life with you. If there's something you want me to do here in the next few weeks, some video or some topic you want me to talk about, not that I'm an expert in anything, but we can just get the conversation started. So have a fabulous day. Big hugs to all of you, and I'll see you next Tuesday at 10:30.